DJ Young Spliff again. Let's talk a little bit about my injuries. Well, for starters, when I'm on the stretcher, I left the stretcher, left some blood on the stretcher. When I got on the hospital bed, left some blood on the hospital bed too. Had a busted lip, fractured nose, a black eye. I couldn't even swallow for like 3 days. The motherfucker just strangled the shit out of me. I got abrasions. I'm talking some huge ass abrasions, like motherfucker, you can see the white in my knees. Motherfucking both knees, both elbows. I had, trouble eating, trouble going to the bathroom. Just overall aches and pains, just like the doctor said. When the whole thing happened, the doctor said, yo, the next day you're going to be sore as hell. That's exactly what happened. Couldn't sleep, could barely move. Just getting out of my bed was a task. I had to strategize getting out of my bed. I had to strategize getting back on my bed. So my question is to my attackers, do y'all feel satisfaction or gratification for all this? Whatever it is that y'all fighting for, or what I'm saying, like in the aftermath, the result. Do you feel accomplished? Do you feel like you've accomplished what you set forth to do? Do you feel as if you accomplish your goals? Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? That's my question. Again, I'm not looking for no revenge, because revenge is a motherfucker, man. Revenge it don't solve nothing. My father told me a story about when he was younger. He was probably about my age, maybe in his 20s. He had a cousin of his that got killed. So his family went out for revenge. His family killed somebody on, the other family that, killed his cousin. And it just went back and forth until maybe 4 or 5 people on both sides, on both families, got killed. It didn't solve anything. It didn't bring anybody back. It didn't solve any problems. You know what I'm saying? So revenge or whatever, it ain't gonna solve nothing. What happened, happened. I'm stuck with these scars for life. Getting revenge ain't gonna make these scars go away. Everything, I had a lump on my forehead, that's gone, you know what I'm saying? My eye's still a little black, my nose still hurts a little bit, but, it'll eventually go away. So, revenge is just unnecessary, and people get mad when, white people, I don't mean to be getting racial at this point. So, white people perceive, minorities or whatever as violent, and they get uncomfortable around us, and they get scared, and they get petrified, and for example, I was at a birthday bash block party at Wendy's last Monday, and right on Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and white people that came, to put gas next door at Quick Trip were just petrified. They wouldn't even look in our direction. They wouldn't even some people came and just did a complete U-turn and kept on going, didn't put gas. And who knows how many people just kept on driving by and didn't even put gas, all because they seen a whole bunch of black people. Now, if we want these sort of sentiments and feelings and you know what I'm saying, these sort of, you know, prejudices, perceptions to go away, we have to act in a different manner. You know what I'm saying? Doing these acts of violence is only proving them right. Let's prove them wrong for a change. You know, let's show them that minorities and people of color or what have you could be civilized, could, you know, settle differences, could squash beef. You know what I'm saying? I mean, after all, we all human beings, man. I mean, this type of barbaric behavior, activities, you know what I'm saying, is just, it's not safe for society. You know what I'm saying? This is jungle behavior. This isn't urban behavior. This isn't, you know, society. You know, let's just squash beef and keep, you know, any further interruptions of people's lives and let's keep, you know what I'm saying, unnecessary injuries and all of this nonsense from happening again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's all grow up. I mean, it's just time to grow up, man. You know, it comes a point in time, at a certain age of your life, you shouldn't do the same things you know you used to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you 19 years old, you still playing with Hot Wheels. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, something wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you 12 years old, you still wet in the bed. You know what I'm saying? That, whoa, there's something wrong. You know what I mean? So if you in your 30s and you still running around and beefing and fighting like high school kids do, again, there's something wrong. You know? Again, I'm not insulting anybody. I'm not taking shots and taking jabs at nobody. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a be-free type person. You know what I mean? I don't believe in all this beef and drama. You know, I'm just trying to open people's eyes, open people's minds, and let people, you know, realize, you know, the truth, realize what's going on. You know, I'm just trying to raise awareness. And, you know, that's all I'm trying to do here. You know. So, I mean, and it's like, where do we go from here, you know? I mean, anything can happen anywhere, you know? That's just an unfortunate part of our society. You know, people get attacked and, you know, brutally attacked or whatever in their own homes. And, you know, you have unfortunate incidents. You have school shootings and nowadays even mall shootings. And you know what I'm saying? But it's like all this type of stuff. You just learn from it. You don't just dwell upon it and get angry on it. You just learn from it and make a few changes. You know what I'm saying? And you keep these type of things from happening again. You know, I'm not saying I don't want, you know, people to shut down the club, and, you know, Luckie Lounge don't necessarily have to shut down. You know, they just got to make a few changes. You know what I'm saying? People don't necessarily have to stop going to the club. And no, people just got to stop bringing the beef to the club. You know, I can understand if you in the
40
club
seconds.
and you intoxicated and, you know what I'm saying, and shit pop off, or someone grab your girl's ass, or this is that, and the beef happens. But as far as I'm concerned, there was no form of intoxication. Nobody was intoxicated. You know what I'm saying? So your actions should be justified. When you're intoxicated, it alters your judgment, it alters your actions. But nobody was intoxicated, so, you know what I'm saying? So everybody has to take blame for, you know, the actions.